think it's finally on. There we go. Alright, well. Hello! Sorry about the little bit of a delay there. For some reason, my OBS didn't want to kick on. It was sitting there, didn't want to respond, but looks like we're finally up and running now. So, good day, good day. Hello, Neon. Hello, Lexanon. Good day. Finally going to get everything going today. We don't have much left to do, but finish up a couple little things, and then we should hopefully be climbing into some Project E. May even get to that tonight, which we are definitely hoping to. I don't know anything about it. I've still avoided any type of spoilers or information that I could find about it. I wanted to jump into it fresh. So pretty excited to see what comes of that. So today we have to try to put together a fusion reactor. It's kind of where we're at. Let's see. So I did play around a little bit today on here. I got some things done. Had a whole mess of stuff that I got accomplished today. Not just in here, but just in general. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's look at a couple of the things that we knocked out today. Zoom. So way over here we have a mob spawner, which I'm probably going to have to shut off to try to cut down on lag issues. So that might not be bad to go ahead and do that now. But yeah, I found myself a spawner, pimped it out, and threw it in there, and it was farming me some XP so I could get some of the stuff I needed. Let's see, what we got in the stream here. Lexington says, I was following a few guides you made about Sky Factory 4. I got us set for farming wither skeleton skulls. Excellent! Very nice. Yes, I'm glad that they were able to help. I enjoy doing the tutorials, and a lot of the times the stuff I end up putting out are things we come across here together on stream. Like today's video, which it's nice to say is doing well, was something that we covered last video. Zero helped us figure out a way to move a gravitational anomaly. And I had multiple requests from people who watched that stream asking for a tutorial to do that. So I went ahead and I put that together. Actually, let's break this one here. But yes, so I put that up, and it is definitely something people have been responding well to. Let's get you out of the way, you out of the way. Now this is going to break this, but I don't care. I can make another one. All right. Let me see. He then proceeded to move bedrock. That is true. He figured out the bedrock thing, which is intriguing. He said it won't gather it, though, but still, it's cool to know that it exists as an option, but not often would you need to. It's what's under it, right? All right, so, yeah, I threw a couple of these up here, and I had gathered myself a little bit of XP today, all in the ability to keep myself to ignore the gravitational pull of a matter overdrive reactor. So I didn't do a whole lot over here, but I did build this little base around here just hoping to see what I could do, and we have got 100% power. So at this point, all I need to do, from what I can tell, is drop a few more thingies into the gravitational anomaly itself, and it should be done. So we've got it 100% power at this point. And my world has, occasionally it's been flickering dark, which is intriguing, but the thing that I'm finding most intriguing, and I don't know if it's linked with that or not, but you know, if you look down at the bottom of my screen there, you've got your hunger bars and so on. I am an android, and so I don't normally have hunger, but I think it's because I erased all my skills that I am feeling hungry. So I think that is why, because I dropped all my skills off. I still need food occasionally, so let me see if I can take care of that while I'm here. Where's the one that says I don't have to eat anymore? Charge items and hotbar. Removes nutritional. There we go. We'll do that one. Okay, that got me a little bit of that. So that should take care of the hungry thing. Yeah, the hunger went away. Okay. So, I, right off the bat, did this. We have 250 prestige points. I duped the heck out of these things today. So we are ready to purchase Project E. So once we've got that purchased, other than building one last reactor, and I've not got the advancement for this reactor before, and I'm going to throw some questions at you because I've run into a bit of a wall about trying to figure out this last advancement. Neon says in the stream, you can use a wrench to rotate those compact crafting projectors so that the orange glowing cube doesn't cause lag. You know, I hadn't even thought about that. I haven't used them much in this build. I could probably just go ahead and break them off now that I think about it, because I'm not going to be using it probably anymore. So that should get rid of that. So every little bit, you know what? Now that I think about it, let's clear up that for leg too. This was just that's where I was doing the trial key stuff, and I don't need to do that anymore. So fare thee well. That should also hopefully with some lag. All right, so yes, so while duping, I duplicated a whole bunch of compressed sugar that I'd forgotten that I had in my little sugarcane farm there, because I never shut it off. So that should be more than enough sextuple compressed sugar to take that reactor over the brink. The other thing that I did today, if I can get the elevator to work, was all of this. So, as you all remember, some of you who may have been here before, on my old original world when I first started streaming, I was trying to work on a way to automate one annoying specific thing. And it's not that. It was the stuff you need for the fusion reactor. What is it called again? Probably one of the most annoying things I've had to come across in Sky Factory to have to actually make. Calcium sulfate. So I'd come up with a way to automate it, but it just was a horrendous build for very little payoff, because once you have enough to make your fusion core, you're pretty much done with it. So I made enough to get a stack of it, and then I just duplicated it a few times while prestiging. But instead of automating, I just broke it down to processes. This made the first two things, this made the next thing, made the next thing, made the next thing, made the next thing, the last thing, and so on. So I was able to go ahead and build that. So we have it. And I still got, like I said, multiple stacks of that left. Actually, I have a couple extra. I made an extra fusion core by duping accidentally. But here's where my confusion runs. We need to build a 24 by 24 by 24 nuclear craft fusion reactor. I built a fusion reactor in the past, a small one anyways. I've never actually finished building the big one. I don't know how to do this. And I say that because it's asking for 24 by 24 by 24. You can't go with the last 24. It can only go 3 high. So you can't do 24, 24, and 24 high. It's just not possible to do that and make it work. The second thing is that this bad boy that you slap in the middle is 3 wide. Which means to make it equal on all sides, it has to be an odd number, not an even number. It's not possible to do 24 by 24 with the center point being 3 wide. It would have to be at least 25 by 25 by 25. So I'm not sure where they're getting the measurement from. And I did a little bit of looking online, and I only had a little bit of time to mess with it. But when I was looking with it, I found that some people are saying you can't do it. Some people are saying that you can. But no one had a clear definition of how you would actually do it. So I'm a little bit torn off here, because I've never had to try to build one actually 24 by 24 by 24. So I'm not sure how we're going to get that built. We're going to try. I should have all the components we need to do it. But it's either going to have to be 25 by 25 or 23 by 23. I'd rather go one over than under. And see if it'll work. Because then I can always... It's a lot easier to just maybe break it and shrink it than it would be to try to re-expand it. But we're going to have to fiddle with that. Because I've tried. You give 24 by 24. If I do 12 off each side, it's not going to be even. It's with being 3 in the middle, it's just not possible to have it even on all 4 sides. So that is possibly a little sticker point. But we're going to give it a shot. But before we do that, let's go ahead and finish up this gravitational anomaly. I made a video about how to make a fusion reactor. I did, yes. So I know how to build one, but I never actually built the maximum size one. I built a small one and then a medium one, said, because you can do them multiple sizes, but I never actually sat and said, here's a 24 by 24. I mean, in theory, it should have worked just fine, but I said, this is the first time I've actually tried to build the thing. So, intriguingly enough. So, here we have our Big Daddy, and I need to make, for this advancement, where's that? There it is. 15,000 FE per tick. Now that shouldn't be too hard to do. In fact, I don't need this little box here anymore. I'll make this a little bit easier to get in and out. I'm at 14,032. So, and hello Panda, and hello Robert. Welcome, welcome. So yes, I should feasibly just have to drop a little bit of loot in here to get ourselves across. I have a feeling one stack of these is going to take it well over. So I'm just going to do one at a time because I want it to hit 15,000 before it destroys everything. So we're going to toss one in and see what it does. See if it changed it at all. Did not change it. I have concerns. Okay. Let's jump the boat a little bit. Here, have a whole bunch of them. Also, no. Oh yeah, it went to 14.8. Okay, so it's getting there. One more stack should do it. Because I went from 14.3 with one stack. So we're going to go ahead and toss this off. There it is. The advancement, don't overreact. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so all the hard stuff for this one was done last time. Once I got rid of once I got the ability to ignore the gravitational pull, it was just a matter of tossing stuff in there. So, whole bunch. Can I say that the best thing to do is to stack up this compressed sugarcane or compressed netherrack when you're doing all of that for your other advancements. Hang on to it because that really jumps this up when you get to this point. So. Feasibly, I have a massive source of RF if I actually needed it for anything, so that's cool. We got that done. That leaves us with just this one. These two here, I just do not think we're going to get to do. I cannot get the filing cabinet to click for me, even though I've met the requirements multiple times. And this one, also, not sure if it's just going to get done in time. It's just a time one. So, yeah, I agree. I mean, I could possibly use it to fire up this other thing as well, but this will also... The only problem with that one is anything that I put on it to be able to send power is getting sucked in. So, I'm hoping... I put this right here because hopefully I can run this straight over. I know it makes a decent amount of power at this one. Right now, I'm making a lot. So hopefully that I can just manually connect those right over to it to get it up and running for at least a large part of the power. But like I said, I did a 24 by 24 by 24, and then I brought this over, and that's when I remembered it was an odd-shaped number. So I'm going to have to extend two of these walls to make it 25 by 25. So that's sad days, but it's what's going to have to be done. So we're going to break this, and we're going to break this. This. We'll pick up all those again. So we have to extend it out one extra and then bring it all the way across. So I just, again, I've had people say that they have completed this. I have yet to find anyone online actually showing that they've done it. I'm not saying that there aren't any, I just didn't find any. I looked at different Let's Play series, different videos from other creators, looked at different wikis, I was on Reddit, just trying to find anybody who actually said, yes, I got this and this is how. So no one's has that anywhere, other than people saying, well, I saw so-and-so do it, but I can't find anything about that person actually saying they did. So we're going to try at a 25-25 and see if that'll do it for us. Boop. All right. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. But even with the inner ring, it's still going to be an odd number, though. In either case, it's going to be 23 or 25 or 27. There's just no way to do an even number when something is 3 squares wide like that. Find where I'm at in the center here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's got to move over one more. It's got to move over there. Okay. Give me that. Okay. So this needs to go here. No. Not my best moment. Alright, so if I need to land, I need to land here. Okay, I'm too close to it. Here. Dang it. Not a smart man. How about there? There. Is that it? Did I get it? I'm going to count this side. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I lost count right off the bat. Let me try that again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. It's harder to count when it's not straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's off still. Okay, let's do this a different way. I need you here. All right, 1, 2, 3 is going to put it there. And 1, 2, 3. Wow, the leg keeps throwing off my count. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I put that there, that's still too far out. So that's going to have to go in by 10. That's going to have to go in by 10. Okay, so that one comes out. My goal here right now is just to make a square that it'll only fit in to try to keep it from doing that again. Is that still straight? That does not look accurate. It should be this 3, this 3, this 3. This. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So let me slap that there. Is that 3 by 3? It is. All right. You go in there. Thank you. Centering. All right. So that is in the middle now. Yes. Oh, I forgot the other components. Let's go grab that. And I think I just had it up. Yeah. I made way too many of these, but that's okay. Well, I better grab a second stack to be on the safe side. Again, a lot of these I just made a stack, and then while I was farming prestige points, I just kept duplicating it. So it was relatively easy to do. No. You. One more. Yes. You. Now, the one thing I did see a consensus on is that in order to get the actual advancement, you have to click on the bottom of this centerpiece. For some reason, just clicking on it anywhere else will not give you the advancement. So once you, or at least for the one where it's the hitting the right amount of RF. So that seems to be a relative consensus online that I was able to find. So we will assume that that is correct. I knew I was going to do that. Okay, get rid of that. Now, it's been forever since I've built one of these things, much like the last reactor we just finally finished. I have to sit down and refigure back out the cooling, because I haven't messed with that in a while. Worst case scenario, I guess I could pull up my own tutorial. I'm glad I grabbed that. Oh, that's extras of these. God, I hope I have enough. I should have enough components to build more if I need them, but... So, a brief aside while I'm waiting for my game to unfreeze. If any of you have not noticed this, I did mention it up on some of the socials. If you don't follow me on any of my socials, you can find links to all those on my website, Onlydraven.com. But any of you who are aware of my Dungeons and Dragons stream that I do every other week, or every other Sunday, which I'll be doing this Sunday for our 5th episode, I got it approved. And the first 2 episodes are now up and available on iTunes as an audio podcast. So if you thought maybe you might be interested in hearing the Merged World story, something you're interested in, but you don't have 2-3 hours to sit and watch the video, it is now recordable or downloadable at no cost to yourself on iTunes. Just do a search for Merged Worlds, and it should pull it up. I just submitted the 2nd episode now. It should be up by tomorrow morning. The way it works is once the first one is approved, the other ones are all pretty much automatically approved. It just takes a while for them to upload. I have to put them on my host site, and then iTunes refreshes every 12 to 24 hours, and then when they do, they'll upload the next one. So I'll be putting one up. I put one up today, I'll put one up tomorrow, and one up on Saturday, and that'll be all the first 4 episodes available for download before the 5th episode is done this weekend. Let's take a look here. 4 Pillars of Gaming, hello friend, hope you're having a good day in the stream. I am, we just got started, and we're hoping to get a reactor built today. Neon, Onlydraven, what if it meant the length of the connectors on each side? I'm going to check that now. 24 by 24. That would be at least 12 connectors on each side. If we did it that way. I mean, I'm not going to build further yet then, because I've only got 9 in there. But I'm confused. It's just such an odd measurement, because 24 by 24 by 24 would be, you know, height, width, and depth. I mean, and you can't go 24 up. It's just not possible. No, yeah, auto jump bugs me too. I just always forget to mess with it. Where is the settings? That would be under, is that under controls? I haven't messed with it in so long. My auto jump is off, actually. I think that is a side effect of potentially the Android. I think the Android automatically gets auto jump, if I remember correctly. But yes, if it is 12, but you can't go 12 up. It's just not possible. They can only go 3. I guess we could do it 12. If we do it 12, then that's adding 3 on each side. It's actually going to be 31 by 31. Is the outer ring, with the inside being 29 by 29. Say sure as hell can't mean 24 per section. I mean 48 plus the 3. I mean that's just insane. I mean there'd be no need for that ever. That's a way to tell here. So now I'm confused because I don't know if I should continue or. I guess worst case scenario we can try it like this. If it doesn't, I can always rebuild it. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not 100% heartbroken if for some reason we couldn't get this to work. I mean, we have everything we need to go into Project E, so we could just go in and give that a shot. I'd like to be able to do it, just, you know, because of the completionist in me. It's what's driving me crazy with the filing cabinet. So I know the filing cabinet works. It's worked for me on previous. So I know it will work. It won't work for me on this one. Because it's being a jerk. That frustrates me. But yes, while I'm doing this, I'll get back to what I was saying a minute ago. Yes, so the Merged World podcast is up there. It would be awesome. Anyone has a minute and they wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind going and just downloading it. If you get a chance to listen to it and you enjoy it, it'd be awesome if you wouldn't mind giving it a rating. Not asking you to rate something you don't like. And don't rate it if you haven't listened to it. You don't feel comfortable doing that. Not asking for just you to do that. But if you have a chance to listen to it and you genuinely like it, it'd be awesome. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to hop on there, giving it a rating or leaving a comment, I would appreciate any assistance. The Merged World is a very big passion project for me. And again, I don't make any money off of iTunes, but it could definitely get some more visibility for the story itself, get more people to come and watch the streams or get more interest in it, and I just would love to be able to get that story out to as many people as possible. You know, like everything else, and every other analytics of every other website, the more people that subscribe to it or download an episode or rate it, the more that it'll show up as searched for and when people are looking for things. So if you have a moment, I'd appreciate it, but again, I'm not asking you to do something you don't enjoy. You don't have to give no ratings or anything if you've not listened to it or you don't like it. I'm not trying to beg for that. Let's see here. Let me jump back in here. Wasn't able to get the filing cabinet sheet on my Sky Factory 4 playthrough either. Not sure why, but it really bugged me too, Claire. That's from Claire. Yes, Claire, I agree with you 1,000,000%. It is a frustration considering I've gotten it before. I have achieved it before, but it's not working this time. Filing cabinet stopped working in December. Okay, well, if it's just broken since then that makes a little more sense. You see that little flicker every so often on my screen? It started doing that today. I'm wondering if it's that gravitational hole that I made over there. The gravitational anomaly is messing with reality a little bit, maybe. Again, I'm not too worried about it because here very soon. This world will very likely get retired once we jump over to Project E. I was also intrigued to find that all of these these little things I got here on the left, the night vision, the water breathing, almost all of those are from buying the potion effect with prestige points. When I was filming the tutorial that I put out today, I have all of those abilities on there as well. Now, why are you guys over here? I could have sworn I had lights on everything. Go away, spider. But yeah, it's I have all of those abilities, even on a creative tutorial world. So, it's amusing. Alright, so real quick, let's clean up some of this stuff we don't need. I don't need this anymore. I'm not going to need these anymore. I don't need machine hulls. I'm not going to need that second fusion core. We'll hang on to these in case we do have to make it bigger. So that's mostly everything, if I remember correctly, other than the cooling. If I can remember what the cooling steps are. Let's see. At nuclear craft. Wait a minute, is this nuclear craft? I guess I should pay attention, make sure I'm doing the right odd. Yeah, nuclear craft. Okay. So where are we? Reactor cell. That's not it. It's for fission. Let's see. Why am I not seeing any of the components of the thing that I just built? Nuclear craft, yes. Let's try this. Oh, wrong button. Let's try... Oh, okay. Fusion. Okay, nuclear craft is there, so it exists. So why is it not showing up when I pull up these? At nuclear... I forgot the F. At nuclear craft. Oh, there they are. Okay, fusion connector, fusion core. That's fission, uranium. Oh, no, that's not it. What are the cooling things for this again? Decay generator. Is it just called... Is it just coolant something? Let's see. Superconducting supercooler. Molten salt cooler. Active fluid cooler. That's what it is. Pump coolant into this block to cool down fission and fusion reactors. Must be placed in a fission structure or on the diagonal of a fusion ring. Fused to cool a fission reactor. Okay, yeah. Pretty sure that supercooler. Active fluid cooler. So it's that, and you just have to add a water block to it, if I remember correctly. Alright. I'll have to make some of those. Wrong one. Where'd it go? Active fluid cooler. There it is. Okay, so I need some of these. Stack of that. Let's see. Claire says, kind of unrelated, but I'm about to join my first D&D game tomorrow. Excellent. I'm really excited. Do you have any advice for creating a good character for an inexperienced player, or advice in... What do you want? Go away. Or advice in general? Yes. I can definitely throw a couple little things your way. Probably for the easiest things, get into your character. Like, you don't have to have like a big backstory or anything, but know who he or she is, and why they're into the things they're into. Even the minuscule stuff, like, are you serious? Wow, haha! Reactors are immune to creeper. How handy. But knowing exactly what you're what they're doing. If you're playing a ranger and they've got a lag, and they hate bugbears. Why do they hate bugbears? If that's their nemesis creature, why is that? And what else? I guess D&D is different for everybody. It's going to kind of depend on what kind of story you are and what kind of DM you have. Some are much more combat oriented, and it's all about coming up with cool ways to fight. Some are very story oriented. I'm way more story oriented when I run. Especially once people get a few characters under their belt, I'm more in the, I don't keep track of experience based on what they did that day or they did that night. Once we get up to the higher levels, we'll do an adventure, which may last a few weeks or even a month. And when that chapter is done, I'm like, okay, cool, everybody gets half a level. Everybody gets a level. So I try to make it more about the characters and the story and the progression that way. Don't be a power gamer. That is the most important thing that I can tell you. You're going to find people who are going to choose everything based on how powerful it is. I will always use a two-handed sword because it does the most damage. I always choose the spell that can do the most damage. When in reality, taking something that fits your character and allows you to use it in different ways is probably one of the more fun things that I find to challenge yourself. I try to give each new character some new type of weapon or skill to different from everybody else, and a reason why. For example, I like to take, again, I play 2nd edition. You're probably not going to end up playing that. But in 2nd edition, there's a non-weapon skill, which is called rope use. The ability to do ropes, tie hoops, things and so forth. So a character who has rope use and then takes whip as a weapon, whip does not do a lot of damage. You know, rope use, you can start doing cool Indiana Jones crap with that thing. And sometimes that's fun, because you're like, oh, I'm going to swing over the thing. You're in a hard spot. I'm going to wrap around someone's leg and pull it. You can start doing some more of the trick stuff. While you may not be doing the most damage in the party, taking an enemy off his feet, interrupting a spellcaster by knocking him over that way, wrapping around someone's neck and pulling so they can't cast a spell. Cool things like that might make your character more invaluable, not because you're doing damage, but because of the extra abilities and ways you find to use them in your game. So I like that. But power gamers are people who always want the powerful stuff. It's time to get... There's magic items. They always choose the most powerful thing in the group. That can be suck a lot of the fun out of everyone if you're, because usually those people are mad because they don't have the most power. Oh, I'm not the strongest person here. I didn't do the most damage. And then they kind of bring people down. So I try to make sure that I dampen that down pretty quick when we are doing any type of gaming, and make it more about the fun side of it. Let's see. Panda says, some guy did a 48 by 48 fusion core and that worked for him. Maybe you should try it. I can send the video of range. 48 by 48. So even a 48 by 48 wouldn't work. It had to be at least a 49. There's no way to do an even square with a 3-point in the middle. Claire says, that's really helpful. I'll definitely get tempted to min-max, so it's good to be reminded to keep it character focused. It's just more fun. When you can take the math out of your head and you can just focus on the story and what you're doing, where the combat just becomes more, okay, I'm going to do this, but how am I doing it? It's like, okay, I'm going to swing my sword, I rolled a 7. Swing my sword, roll an 8. Or I'm aiming for his shoulder. I'm trying to cut his belt off to drop his money bag. I'm doing more to try to trip him. How you're using it, more about your character state. My character's the guy who always tries to, get in close with his enemy because I'm a knife fighter. So if I get in close, he may have a harder time swinging his sword. So you get that character moves and things. Let's see. 23 each side, Panda says. 23 blocks from each side of the fusion core using the connectors, then build a ring of electromagnets. So 23 blocks and 23 blocks. Confused how it would make the 24. It's going to be so big, though. Like, it's just going to be horrendous. I guess, if it needs to be that big, it needs to be that big. If you've seen a video where it worked for them, I gotta straight up believe it works. So, all right, let's get to taking this apart then. We'll give that a shot. All right, so we got those. We got those. Got those. And we're gonna need to break here, 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 and here. There, that should do that. Yes. Clears out those. Clears out those. Clears out those. And I'll need to break these. And you are irritating. Go away. Pick up all those. All right. So if I'm going to do 23 by 23, I'm trying to figure out where I got to put it in the middle to make it work. Okay. So 23 would go to here. That would make the inner circle 24. Okay. That could feasibly work then. Because the inner circle would be 24. Would it? Yeah, it would make the inner circle 24. Okay. That can make some sense. So let's try that then. So if the inner circle is 24, this is 1, this will be 2. Let me grab the right block so I know I'm there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, easy enough. So this is where the electromagnet has to come across, which is going to be you. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That would be 23. Count that again to be sure, because I want to do this all 5 times. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so that's 23. So if my math, if I did that right, then this should go 23 across here as well. Well, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I hit too many. I gotta recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My count was off. How is my count off? Intriguing. So if that was only 20, 22, 23. Let's try this again. So it's 23 wide. I hate when my numbers don't match because I don't. It should have worked. I counted 23 over. Well, yeah, it's just I'm trying to find the middle first. Because I did do 23 blocks that way, but it should have been 23 blocks this way as well, is the issue. Because I did. I put 23 there, but now this one only goes to 20. So it means it needs this whole row needs to go over. Because if that's 20, let me count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So if that's 23, actually, let me expand this a little bit so we don't lose our core. Do this real quick. You don't actually have to have a ground here. I just have one to put this on. I'm going to get rid of all of it in a little bit so stuff will stop spawning up here. There we go. Gives us a little bit to work with. So if that's 23, then technically, drop. Are you not dropping? There we go. Oh. Well, I used the wrong blocks there, but yeah, okay. That's fine. I may need some more of these. That's 23. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23. Okay. So then that has to come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 22, 23. Okay. All right. So we're back in the game now. All right. So let's clear that out, that out, that out. What's up, Celestia? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, you weren't here a little bit earlier, so I'm going to tell you my good news. My merged world story streams that I've been doing. I got them approved, and they are now on iTunes. So you can go to iTunes, and you can download my Merged World Story streams audio podcast, because it's a podcast. I've got the first episode up. The second one should be up tomorrow. I'll have actually all 4 of them up by this weekend. So I'm only putting up 1 a day right now. That'll be in time for Saturday's stream to be my 5th episode. So, thought you might... Celestia knows a large amount of the story. She's been a friend of mine for a very long time. Just got home from anniversary dinner with the husband and kid. Well, congrats on the anniversary. All right. So, there we go. So, well, I guess I could not die. That'd be nice. 1... I did it again. Wrong block. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. You know, it's cool to think it's out there and people might listen to it. I got to get it out there where people know about it kind of thing. But, yeah, it should be pretty cool. 23. We will take your advice. Oh, actually, let's get rid of one of those because I already put one down. So, yeah, pretty stoked about it. We're... put it up. It was actually, I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get approved, but it actually got approved pretty quickly. So I'm pretty pleased. Now maybe people will listen to my words. Heed them, children. All right, 22. And there we go. All right, again. So now we can drop you here. Building gadget would probably work for these things, but I'm alright doing it this way. Shouldn't take long. It's 4 rows on each side, right? Keep going. Inner row is complete that way. Not sure why all these little boogers are spawning. Damn irritating. Am I going to try to get on Spotify? Yes, I am. I was able to host them on my website, so that's another thing. For those of you who may not have iTunes, I believe you can download them directly from my website, Onlydraven.com as well. That's where they're hosted from, although I've not tried to do that yet. But yes, I'm going to try to get them on Spotify, and iHeart is the other one people mentioned, and then the Google Play as well. So I'm going to try to get it on all of them. iTunes was the big one first, because my website that I use is a little bit more integrated to already work with that, so it's set up a little bit easier. But the way the hosting works for the other sites, I have to go in and do some actual, what do you call it, coding stuff that I don't normally mess with. So, I mean, it's there. I'm sure it's not super hard. I hadn't had a real lot of time to mess with it yet, just with everything else going on this week and getting it up on iTunes and everything as it was. Then finally getting back to work after being off for 9 days. It's never fun. But again, I should hopefully I'll be able to dedicate some time to get it on at least Spotify this weekend, because everybody says that's the big one I should shoot for next. That's one of the more common ones. So we're going to shoot for that. So yes, I'm hoping to. Not quite sure what. I haven't looked into their process yet, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get it approved. I know all of them have some type of an approval process. But yes, I'd like to have it up on everything. This Saturday will be episode 5 of Merge Worlds on YouTube. And then I hope to have episode 5 up on iTunes the day after, is the goal. Okay. Well, straighten out. Stop going crooked. I'm going crooked everywhere. But yes, I'm going to try to have it out each week the day after the live stream, so that audio is available almost immediately. It's not real hard to edit it. It's just it takes more time to convert it from one file type to another than it does to actually do most of the editing. Especially once you get a template down. I found that same with my tutorials. Once you get a template down, the editing itself isn't too bad. All the real time is taken up by all the importing and exporting and transferring from one file type to another, so my editing program understands what type of file I'm using. That's all the time taker right there. So as soon as I can figure out all the steps to get on Spotify, I will have it there as well. For this, I promise. But excited that it's up on iTunes anyways. Like I said, it's you don't really make any money on it, but I'm hoping that it will, you know, get people interested in it and maybe come check out some of the live stuff on YouTube and allow me to do a little bit more with the merged world stuff just in general. So kind of excited about that. So I would love it if anybody has a free moment and wouldn't mind going and subscribing to the podcast. It would help me out whole sorts of bunches. I'm assuming I'm going to need just a butt ton of coolants for this stuff as well, but so be it. Ooh, missed one. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? 850. It's not too bad. We've been going on this a little bit. It's taking a little bit longer to do this than I'd hoped, but hopefully we can get this up and running pretty quickly. I mean, it's just a matter of getting it built and then throwing some coolant on there and firing it up. Again, I'm not looking for long-term stability. I'm just trying to get the advancements. So I genuinely don't care if it breaks afterwards. Dude, why are you in there? You are bugging me. Go away. Go away. Like, they're not like, they can't hurt me at this point. Like, I'm pretty much just immune to any damage they want to do, but you just slow me down. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, there's that. Just make sure I don't accidentally drop one in the middle. I did that once before. Then I had to go around breaking everything until I could find the one that I put down in the middle of it by accident. Just being extra careful I don't double drop in this step. And I'm out. Do any more in the machine? Nope. They're all in a chest. I should probably put those in the inventory where I can get more access to them. Ooh. Ooh, we may not have enough of these. That's not good. Fusion. Electromagnets. Okay. So I need a whole bunch of copper solenoids. That's not expensive, so that's pretty easy to make. I'm done with these. And then I need advanced. Oh, well, it's not too horrible bad there either. We can should be able to make a chunk of those. I got 59 of them. That's it. Let me see. When you're done building, you need to open the fusion core from down to get the achievement. I heard that. You have to hit it from the bottom to get the actual advancement. So, thank you. Yes, someone had mentioned that previously. And, you know, it's like they can't just make it easy for me, you know. They want to actually challenge me and stuff. What's up with all that business? Hopefully, I knew I was going to run out of tough alloy. Dang it. Alright, we'll see if this is enough. I don't think it's going to be, but irritatingly, I don't... Well, it might be enough. Oh, yeah, I've only got the, What just happened here? Oh, was there a creeper? Darn it, I thought these were immune to that. Okay. Try that again. Stop blowing stuff up, creeper. I would appreciate it. Pop. Stay middle. There we go. See that little vern coming at me? Chill out. I will smack you with my backpack. So creeper is the one thing that could still damage some stuff. Let's get rid of him. Go over here, keep going. Alright, make sure we don't drop anything in the middle again. What? Oh, you prick. Alright. Really hoping, said, if nothing else happens, even if for some reason we can't get this up and running, we are going to fire up a Project E world at the end of this stream today. We are going to see what Project E looks like. This, I swear. Oh yeah, this should be more than enough to get me around. Okay. Enderman, great. All I need. Get out of the way. Don't blow up, you prick. Alright. A little ender pearl in there for extra fluid, I guess. Woo, it's all over the place. All right. Well, that's the basics of that stuff. clean out this, so maybe we'll get a little bit less stuff spawning. Yeah, I'm not too worried about lighting it up overall. This is just for minimal. Oh yeah, you like running around? Run on that, little bastard. All right, go there. Should be almost all of it. Okay, I'll leave the glowstone there. It's not hurting anybody. All right, so now where were we? We were looking at coolant, weren't we? Yes. We're so rudely interrupted by me actually having to do my job correctly. All right, so we were looking at active fluid cooler, and I should do it in the right block. Active fluid cooler. Gimme. Oh no, basic plating. Is this going to happen again? I hope not. Let's do a couple of these. Active fluid cooler. I knew it. It's going to run out, and I think I need tough alloy for that, don't I? No, I don't. Okay, good. Whew. Scary. Does the clicking on the underside pop the first advancement? I think that does the... I think you technically have to do that for both of them from what I've read. You have to you have to click on it when you're hitting the 15,000. That's what I'm told. You have to click on the controller of it, but definitely for the other one. All right, so that's a bunch of coolers. Now, if I'm correct, you have to, if I remember correctly, you have to opposite these things. So I'm going to need some water. Okay, so if I'm putting this one on the top, I don't remember how far it'll water it out, though. I don't remember how far those will go. See, it's filling that one, so I'm going to do another one, see if it's getting water from it. It is. Good. Let's go again. Excellent. Excellent. So, all right. Yeah. All right. So, if I do that on the top and bottom and each opposite corner, then each one will opposite itself. And that should work. Just don't know if I'll have enough cooling. I may have to extend it out a little bit further, but we can do that. All right. So I'll do that on this side as... How many did I do there? I guess it would help if I would have counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to do this on all 4 corners, of course. And see if that will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the cooling goes opposite. What I do in the upper right has to match what's in the bottom left. So if I do the same thing in each corner, then it's technically doing the exact same thing on the opposite of the other one. So just consistency. I may be able to add more blocks next to these waters. Fortunately, I made a bunch of the really good ones. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I got an extra one there I'll get out in a second. Right, no, I know I'm not doing the outer. Yeah, I'm just working on getting... That should do basically 3. And then I'm going to do the opposite on the outside as well, doing the exact same thing on the inside and the outside. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just making sure I match it all on the one that I'm doing here first. I'm gonna get all the inside matching, then I'm gonna do the same thing with the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So those are filling up. Do it again on the outside. Excellent. Cool indeed. Cool indeed. 4. I'm just going to do 4 on the outside because some of these are going to be cooling the exact same section as stuff that's on the inside. This one's more for the outer ring. Oh, you gots to go. Meh. Okay. Water block. Water block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 down. Yep, I already put that one there. So, may have to make a few more of these. Fortunately, I have the components for these. I can make a bunch more of these if I need them. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this should be the last one. If I need to, I can always put some more water blocks. I have some of the bunch of the medium-sized ones as well. I can always spread it around more. 2, 3, 4. One short. Funny. Alright, let's go back to that then. Cool. I spelled cool wrong. Cool. Active fluid coolers. I think I need a stack of you. Then I need a stack of you. That's what I'm missing. Need some more stacks of you. I'm out of graphite dust. That I can do. I have whole... Well, not as much as I thought, but I have some graphite, so that'll work. Won't need any graphite blocks for a while anyways, so let's clean those out. We'll get rid of these because I don't need them anymore. I'm not going to need those. Clean out that stuff. Go back to cool. We are making some headway. Most excellent. Oh. Where's it? Was that not graphite dust I did? Oh, I turned it into ingots. I still got to squish it. I forgot. Okay. Real quick. One moment. Real quick. We'll get a few of those done. That's the furnace. I guess it'll help if I'd have brought some with me. No. Should be more than enough. All right. So what's today? Thursday. So yes, our next stream will be Sunday. That's going to be the Merge World stream. And then, what else? And then the day after that, Monday, we'll be doing another Minecraft. By then, we may be looking at jumping into a new mod. I will have the survey up, probably by Sunday at the latest. Hopefully sooner. I'm hoping to have it out by Saturday. But I'm going to be putting up a poll on the community page of the YouTube channel with the narrowed down mods that we're looking to jump into next. Again, I've been stressing, for those of you who are still playing Sky Factory, I'm still going to be doing Sky Factory stuff. Still doing a ton of Sky Factory stuff on the server. And I'll be playing Sky Factory. I'm still going to be putting out tutorials. But for streaming, we're going to move into a different mod since once this is done, and once we get into Project E, that's majority of everything there is to be done in Sky Factory 4, at least in the current phase, until Sky Factory 5 comes out. Then we'll start the process all over again. But in the meantime, we will be jumping into another mod. There's a post up in the community page now asking for recommendations of mods that you might like to see me stream, you'd like to see us jump into. There's been a few suggestions on there, so thank you everyone who's been liking that post and contributing suggestions. I'm going to go ahead and look at those over the next day or two, chat with some of the members in the members Discord, see which ones they played before, just to get a feel for which one may have some longevity to it. And then hopefully, at least, if not Monday, at least by next Thursday, unless we find a ton of stuff in Project E to do, of course. That might put it off a little bit. But if we don't, then we will hopefully be doing it by next Thursday at the latest. Let's see. Ashley says, hey peoples, how's it going? Here the other night, and you were all so helpful. I was stuck with the Twilight Deep Mob stuff, and it turns out the recipes didn't help. I'm just stuck. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know of a way to fix that. Like I said, it's happened to me, and I don't know if there's a way to fix it other than to literally start a new world. Not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that's the only way that I know of. Someone had recommended. I think you've already tried taking it back out of your world and moving it over. That's the only thing that I know of that might have potentially fixed it. If you've already tried that, other than starting a new world, you may not have access to it. That's something that's kind of like me with the filing cabinet. There's just no way to fix it at this point. The only thing I could recommend, and this would be a recommendation for anyone out there who's starting a new world, you may want to just check your JUI and make sure that the recipes show up for you for Deep Mob Learning when you first start a world. If they don't, scrap it and start again until you get one that does. Because it just does not seem, unfortunately, that once that happens, it's not fix it. So it might be tedious, but I would take very close inventory of your current progress and items, then start a new one in creative in all of those items and progress. That's true. You could start a new world in creative and then change it from creative to survival. Can you not? I believe that might be a route to go. At least with the basic stuff, even if it's you got to build a new base kind of thing. At least it would give you a place to start with. All right, to the cooler. 12. Okay, I didn't make as many of those as I thought I did. Cooler. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Ah, I made shears. I am doomed to make shears every single time. Alright, that's more than enough coolers at this point. Alright, so I think it was that far corner over there that was missing one. You know, for consistency. She says, yep, no worries, I'm just going to take a break from Sky Factory a bit. All I have left is the reactors, really. If possible, a massive headache, I'd rather just be happy with my... There you go. I understand that. I understand that all too well. Okay, so these ones are at 996 of 1,000. 97, 998, 1,000. So I wonder if that might be... Going any further might be too rough. It may not be able to keep them cool. So I'm a little concerned with trying to go further than that without at least using another water block. But again, I want to make sure this is going to get done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got enough to do those. How many other water blocks have I got? 209 regular ones. Well, let's go to number 2, compact. I can make 26 of these second level ones. That would be enough to, again, for consistency. Oh, yeah, you're very welcome, Ashley. Anytime we can help, please let us know. I enjoy the challenge, if you will. All right, so I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to do 4 on this one and see if those fill up. 4, because we're using a slightly weaker water block now. Right, 2, 4 in each corner. 8 on the back, so 8 total. I'm not gonna have. Am I gonna have enough of these? I may have to use a couple of the bigger ones, but that's okay. Did I just do 3? No, I was doing 4. Hopefully this is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So right now I'm just gonna do the inside, and then I'll work on the outside. On the off chance I don't have enough. 2. Hello, all of you peoples. Why are you standing on my house? Or my reactor, I mean. If you're just tuning in, thank you very much for joining the stream today. I appreciate you stopping by. Today we are trying to get the last couple advancements we need, which is this monstrosity of a reactor. If we can get it up going and get it up pumping big enough, then we will have done pretty much everything you can do in Sky Factory 4. We will be unlocking Project E tonight, and at some point tonight we will be moving over and starting a new Project E world to at least get a taste of what it looks like. Again, I don't know anything about Project E. I have purposefully been avoiding it. But if you'd like to hang around and see what's involved with it, we're going to discover it together. And if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you coming by. Please remember to hit the like button and if you're enjoying the stream. But most importantly, if you haven't already, please remember to hit the subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. You can also go to my website, Onlydraven.com, for links to all of my different social accounts, access to all my videos, streaming schedules, and a bunch of other awesome resources. And as of this week, I have a Dungeons and Dragons story stream available on iTunes called Merged Worlds, all one word, MERGEDWORLDS. Merged Worlds is a passion project for myself. 1, 2, 4. I'm not going to have enough of these. And it's something that's kind of important to me, but hopefully you folks enjoy a good story. I'd recommend checking those out too. They are available in video form on my channel first as well, though. The new one will be Sunday. So thank you for coming by. I appreciate the likes, the subscribes. Lots of subscribers in the last few days, and I appreciate that. We are now at almost 2,860. So we are about just shy of 140 away from hitting the 3,000 subscriber mark, and that is pretty kick-ass, I will say. And I appreciate everybody who has done so, who's watched these videos and hangs out from week to week, stream to stream. It means a lot to me, everybody's support, and I appreciate that from all of you. I never, ever believed I would even get to 1,000 subscribers, let alone about to possibly hit 3 times that amount. So it is very humbling, and I appreciate all of you very, very much. Thank you. All right. Killed a few things off of here. Probably while I was over here, stuff spawned behind me, right? Yep, I was stupid. Okay. So at this point, I'm thinking that might be enough cooling. I just don't know. Until I fire it up, I just don't know. we run the risk of a meltdown if it's not cool enough. I think you can shut it off, though, if I remember correctly. I think I need to have a... I have to have a switch block for that, don't I? I will need a... See, I'll need a lever. I think you actually need a block to turn it on and off. God! I haven't built one of these in so long, I completely forget. Let's see. So I'm going to need a lever. Can't remember if I have to run redstone to anything else, though. Cobble. Let's grab us a block. That'll work. I have some info now about the reactor. Excellent! I will appreciate having that information. Oop, pretty sure that's where the switch has to go. If not, I'll fix it later. Tick, click. Okay. Okay, get rid of that. Move that up here. Move that out of the way. You need to click the bottom center. The bottom edges won't have it proc. Okay, so yeah, I gotta click the very bottom center to actually get the advancement. Haha, there we go. Go big or go home. I didn't even think to click on it yet to see if I could get it. Okay, so we've got it big enough. We have the first advancement. Let us look at the page. Oh, there it is. So we've got the 24 by 24. I just clicked on the wrong one. That's got up here. 24 by 24. Now we just need to get it to pump out a butt ton of juice. And hope we don't have a meltdown. So, let's do this the boring way. Reactor. I need a reactor port. Fission reactor port. You. Come here. You should work fine right there. And pop that. Good stuff. So now we've got, let's see. Come on. I'm lagging. There we go. All right. So what do I need? Oh, I know what I need. Having a brain fart moment. Not my backpack. NOG. I spelled that way wrong. There it is. Extraction cables. And we're just going to run just a hard line right over there. Not going wireless at all. We're going to hard line it. Okay, get that. Move this up a little bit. My screen just came unaligned there. Alright. Let's do this. Leroy! Just kidding. And it lagged. Right as I was about to click. Aha! There it goes. Oh, good. It worked. And pump it up to over 9,000. Funny reference. Alright. With a simple redstone circuit, but I think you'll need to be sure your electromagnets stay thoroughly powered to prevent them from blowing. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting little play. I wish I could line up evenly here. It's driving me crazy that I can't just... Alright, we're going to try this. Okay. I go to this. Back up. Now I should be even. There we go. Not there yet. I made a bunch of these in preparation for this specifically. Should be just about an... Oh, you son of a... Do not blow up my stuff. Alright. Alright. Take your time, sir. Alright, is that over top of it? I believe that is over top of it. Alright, so... you guys are going to be annoying. It's night too long here. The nights are so long here. What is that from? Ah, yes. I remember now. If you've never seen it, one of my all-time favorite movies, and it's going to shock you, Keanu's not in it. One of my all-time favorite movies is Antonio Banderas in The 13th Warrior. Love that movie. And I have a habit of quoting it quite a bit. Here we go. Come on. Click. Click. How am I out of range? Am I in the way? Okay. But yes, 13th Warrior. I have that movie poster chilling over on my wall because it's an awesome movie. All right. we have hard-lined directly to the reactor. Well, I'm going to need to make sure the reactor has some fuel and is on, because I have a feeling this is going to suck the juice right out of it. Yep. Oh, what's the fuel called again? Depleted. I have tons of fuel. In preparation for this. Now let's kick it on. Make sure it's running. Get that up and going. And it's actually, I think, the first time I've actually fired it up since I went ahead and did all 4 corners. So it should be putting out a decent hunk of juice at this point. Hopefully enough to fire this up. Now let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh, no, there it goes. Temperature is rising. Was that doing that before I turned it on? Let's test. It is still rising. Okay. God, I haven't done this in so long. I think the temperature is supposed to rise to a certain point before it'll start actually powering up. I just don't remember what it is. God, I should have looked into this more. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to do that. While I'm waiting for this to power up and hope it doesn't melt down the world. Alright, so we're looking for this. More. Search. Fusion. Let's see. No, not that one, not that one. Fusion reactors. Here we go. I apologize. You're having to watch me watch this, but, you know, let me fast forward to the part that I need here. Should have subtitled. Not there, not there. Not there. Okay. That needs power running to it. I'm not sure. I think I have to have power running to the rings as well. That's probably something else that I don't have currently running. Let's see. I think I have to have power running to the rings. All right. Whoop. I don't even know if this is getting power, is it? It's got to be getting some power, right? Let's test that theory out. Oh, it's not quite even. That should still work. Come on, hook up. Alright. So I need you. You need to come down to the other rings. That one, and that one. Now, I don't know, I may have to connect it on each side. I don't know how far the power is going to run. Alright, let's do this then. Run it over to this side as well. Hopefully I have enough of these things. I don't want to feel like going in and making a bunch of brick stairs again. I will say that making cables is the most irritating thing, one of the most irritating things I find in Sky Factory. Is having to do make the bricks and the clay and just the whole business. It's just irritating. But you got to do what you got to do, right? And come on, just climb up, climb up, climb up. There we go. One more. There we go. So you've got some power coming to you now. Let's pull you out. You're down. You're out. Now you're just going to go twice, but I'm not worried about that. Alright. That should get power to the bottom as well, right? Yes. Okay. So how far did this spread? See, that's my concern. I'm going to have to connect it at multiple places to get enough power. I see. First of all, let's not quite go so high this time. I'm going to have to go make more RF cables. Choose the flux. It's much easier and look good. You're right. I probably should be using flux for this. It'd probably been way smarter. Looks I'm not as worried about, just because, again, this is all going to get retired here soon. But, oh, I hadn't powered any of the inner one either. Dang it. Forgot about that. Yeah, forgot about the inner one. Easy enough. Yeah, fluxes, I just hadn't messed with fluxes at all in this build, so I just didn't have any. I probably should go do that, though. I think that's probably going to be faster. Alright, let's pull up flux. So I'm going to need flux points. Well, I guess it would help if I had all the other little fluxies. Do I have enough for this? Yeah, I got enough. Throw a few of those out. Flux plug. Flux energy. So I need a plug. Right? What am I missing? Flux block. Oh, yeah, okay. Make a couple of those. Ooh, may have made too many of those. We'll see. So I need a flux. Did I literally use all of them? No, I couldn't use all of them, did I? Son of a mother. Okay, well. Make the few I got. What am I working on today? Today we just got the first of 2 advancements. The first one was to make the 24 by 24 reactor. Now we are just trying to get it to hit the right temperature, which I have concerns that it's going to overheat before I get it to that point. So we will see. Try this again. I need one of you. Yes. All right. Usage power energy type for adding energy to the next work. So that's what pulls the energy out. And then for points, I forget which one sends and which one receives. I'm going to have to stick them down here to figure it out because I can never remember. All right, so let's see. You and you. All right. So the big one sends power, the little one receives power. Okay, that I remember. Did I lose that? Damn it. That's irritating. All right, so that's the plug. That's the plug. So the point is the one I need to connect to my reactor over there. Let's grab another one of those. See if this works. Again, I've not mixed much with these, so I have a spare port. How handy. No, come on. Did I do the wrong one? I thought that was the big one. That's right? Flux plug point networks. Add a network. Onlydraven's network. Yes. Turn it on. Yes. Blue. Okay, so it's got power. So let's see if this works. We'll go over this corner that I haven't done anything yet. See what it does over here. So yes, today we're just trying to get that. Once we have that done, we will be pretty good to go. Did I do that right? I haven't done flux in so long. I haven't messed with it. I haven't messed with flux in like Sky Factory 4. Just use it all the time in 3. Do I have those backwards? It's not getting any power. Why is it not getting any power? I have them backwards, I think. I think I have them backwards. Okay. Let's try that again. So this one goes over here, and the other one goes over there. Try that again. All right, let's see if I can do this without losing it this time. Come here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Got it. Okay. So the plug goes here. Or is that what I just did? I'm having a brain fart moment. There's a bit of a delay. Let's see here. I have them flicked. Thank you, General Whale and Panda. So, just because I know there's a delay and I think I just put them back the exact way I had them, the plug is on the reactor. Is that correct? I'm completely forgetting flux networks. I haven't used them in probably a year. Someone just sent me a message. 1 second. That, okay. I can answer that later. That's not this thing. It is now correct. Thank you all. Well, and then it lagged. Okay. Well, at least we know it's right. Once it unlags, I will move forward. In the meantime, I will thank everybody for hanging out. We've got quite a few people here today. Thank you all for hanging out. Today we are hopefully getting our last advancement that we need, and then we will have done pretty much everything doable at this point. There are 2 advancements I don't think we're going to hit, but that is, if you've just tuned in, we'll recap them. And that is the one for the filing cabinet because it's glitched and it won't work. The second one is for the black hole unit. I've had it running for a month of playing now, and it's still not close to getting done. So it'll get done. I'm just not going to sit here forever and wait on it. So once we get this one, our reactor up to our 3,333,333 RF per tick, we will have done everything, and then we will be jumping into Project E. So I'm excited. We're going to do that sometime today. All right. Appears to be getting power now. I will need more of them. Many, many more of them. Flux point. All right, flux point. Which one are you? You. Oh, I didn't open in the right thing again. Flux point. But yes, if you're just tuning in for the first time, thank you very much for coming and hanging out today. I only had enough to make 1. Okay. How do I make flux? By burning redstone. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go do that. Great. So I have to put a flux point at several locations on each side connecting to each one of these things. I'm going to need a lot of these. So let's just go ahead and drop one down here and see how far it'll go. Onlydraven's network. I'm going to need a lot of these. Okay, we're going to need to go burn some redstone real quick, because we need a whole bunch of flux. So we'll grab some of that. And I have plenty of redstone. So let me clean out some of the stuff that I don't need. We'll throw all that in there. That will save us a little bit of time. But yes, thank you for hanging out today, everyone who's come by. Thank you very much, everyone who has liked the video. If you haven't before, definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. Hit the little bell icon, then you will get notifications each time that I put a video out, as well as streams and things. You can also go to my website, Onlydraven.com, and you get a link to all of my socials. I've been trying to be much more active on Twitter, as well as my Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. What else I got? Twitch. I don't really stream much on Twitch, although here in the near future I'm going to try to see if my computer can handle streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. If it can't, YouTube is always my primary, but if it'll let me do both, if it can handle that, we may look into trying to do it on both at the same time. I'm just going to figure out how difficult that is to run on my not that good computer. But a bunch of stuff like that on there, streaming schedules up there. Lots of stuff, so definitely recommend checking out the website if you've never been there. And if you've just tuned in, I have a Dungeons & Dragons stream that I do every other Sunday where I'm telling a story that I've been writing over the last 25 years. It's called Merged Worlds, and as of this week, it is now available on iTunes as a podcast. So if you are interested in hearing a good story, but maybe don't have time to sit and watch a 2-hour-long video of my ugly mug telling it to you, you can now listen to my horrendous voice tell it to you on a podcast at your convenience. So definitely recommend checking it out if you get a chance. Help me out a lot if you wouldn't mind going and subscribing to that. Again, I'm not begging people for reviews unless you actually listen to it and you enjoy it. That'd be awesome if you throw one in there. But I would help me out a lot, and hopefully you will enjoy the story and want to hear more. This Sunday will be the 5th episode of the actual stream of it. The first podcast episode is up right now. The second one I've posted should be up in the next 24 hours. I will have all 4 of the first 4 episodes up by Sunday morning for anyone who wants to try to catch up on those before the live stream Sunday. So there we go. All right, so that should be plenty of flux. Wonder if I would get demonetized for saying what the flux. Inappropriate. All right, click on that. Put that in there. And we were making a whole mess of flux. I don't remember which one it was again. I'll go out there and look. I can make it out there. That's better than me making the wrong ones again. All right, how far did the power spread? So I'm going to need at least 3 top, middle. I need 3 by 4. I need 12 per side. That's a lot. So I need a flux point. All right, making points. So if I need 12 per side, means I need 48 of them. I didn't open it in my gadget again. All right, 48 flux points that I am missing. Many. What am I missing? I'm missing these little guys. Flux points. Gimme. Well, that helps. 2 stacks of those. Flux point. It's not quite enough yet, but we're getting there. Oh yeah, I'm missing more of those little guys. Another stack of those. Oh, ran out of the pearls. Okay, we can do that real quick. I know we got plenty of those. Ha! But I didn't have much blaze. Alright, figures. Watch me have to go get blaze after all this. 45. We'll be 1 short, potentially. We'll get these on, and then we'll see what we can do. Alright. So I got 1 at each end. I'm going to need 1 in the middle. And we're going to put that on Onlydraven's network. Then we're going to need 1 here. Onlydraven's network. If I'm doing this the worst way possible, please feel free to tell me. But that's... Oh! I could be doing it where they're doing 2 at once. I could be doing it where they're doing 2 at once. That would be way smarter. Okay. We're going to fix that. You are coming off. Come here. Come here. Give me that. Not you. Go away. Ha ha ha. That's way better. Okay. So I can do... So those 2 are doing... Oh, I got to turn it on, though. Turn on that. So that's doing the outside and the bottom, and this one will do the inside of the... Go away. That'll do that one. That'll do the... Excellent. Okay. So that means I won't need as many as I thought. Okay. Good sauce. Grab that. Put you right there. Hopefully that's strong enough to power down to the end. And you are going to go here. Can always space these out a little bit more if I need to, but... Alright, there's that one. And we're going to put you right about here. Boop. Come on, get up. And I need to break you. Oh no! Wrong thing. Broke the wrong thing. Who's shooting at me? Alright, let's try that again. And you need to go here. Okay, right. That's the top, the bottom, the left, and the right. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So feasibly, that should, in theory, power what I need it to power. Hopefully. Get rid of it. No, 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 please. Don't need that in my life. 1 down. 1 down. I know I should probably light all this up, but I'm really just trying to speed finish it at this point. So we can get to Project E. That. And then I'll put you right here, as close as I can get you. You. Okay, then we'll go to the middle. You. And you're going to go down here. Network again. And hello, Donald. You're going to go here. Network. And you're going to go down here. 2 sides done. Nothing melting yet. Take that as a good sign. Draven's network. All right. And you. Sun will come out. That'll get rid of some of this stuff. I'm just watching out for creepers more than anything else. Oh, you guys. Okay. Well, you know, I feel like I could almost leave those that there in the middle. I mean, it's doing a fine job in the middle. I just need to put some flux down here and I should be okay. So let's go with that. Okay, that works. I just had a moment there where something looked odd. Okay. So that one goes up there. And this one will have to go up here. Close enough. All right. And then you're going to go down. Because that's powering the middle, so that's good enough. We can leave that where it is. The ones that are ugly and already there, I'm just going to leave them. All right. That's good there. And then you're going to be here. Flux. I'm going to have to go check my power source in a minute. Make sure I got enough juice coming for everything here. Is it nighttime again? Did it literally just go night that quickly? It seems like it's been night the whole time today. I wonder if my gravitational anomaly is throwing off everything. Because it seems like it's been night, like, all the time. Okay, so it's not getting to the corners here. Is it getting to the corners on the bottom? Yes. So it's just the top that needs an extra one in because those inner blocks were just too far away. Okay, I've got enough to do 4 more. I can do that. We'll throw one in the corner here. Throw one in each corner. That should be enough for the 4 corners. That one's already good. All good under there. Whoa, whoa. Are you filling or not? Seems like there's some trouble in there. We're going to throw a couple extra down. I've got them to spare. I'd rather have too many than too few. Oh, yeah, you guys aren't helping at all here, are you? Okay, well, we'll put you there. And we'll do that. Let's see if it makes it all the way down to the... See, it seems like it's struggling in the corner. Is it struggling in this corner? It is. Dang it. All right. Anywhere I see it struggling, I'm going to put more. The bottoms seem to be fine. Okay, so the bottom seems to be fine. This clearly needs some more love down here, so we're going to throw you here. That should fix that. We'll come back to you in a minute and check. The bottom looks good. Top is now good. It's just you. Okay. Come back and check you in a minute. That trouble spot in the middle is good now. It's good there. The outside's good there. So we need one in the top corner. Check the bottom. Bottom looks fine. Outside's fine. Inside's fine. Middle's good here. Middle's good there. That's fine. So I need one in this top corner. That should fix that. Bottom's fine. Side's fine. Outside's good. All right, so that should juice the whole thing at this point. I think, let me check those couple trouble spots. Yeah, that's good in there now. It's good down there now. Yes, okay. This Death Star is now fully operational. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, that's that spare one I put. Forgot about you. Come here. All right. So, temperature is rising. As is mine. Okay. So, first let's get rid of a couple of these ugly things here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right. Is it a matter of turning it on? I forget. What's the next step? All right. Let me go back to my steps. So I needed power. That's the one thing I learned from the step here before. Everything's powered. Hopefully everything is cooled. Okay. I need to supply it with fuel. I completely forgot about fuel. Son of a... Well, I kid you not. If I can't have this up and running in the next 15-20 minutes, we're going to jump into Project D. Because I promised that we're going to get to that tonight. I can always fix this later. Hey, Gus. Just running into some stoppers today. Trying to get this thing up and going. I don't have any fuel in it. That's why it's not. That's the other thing I'm missing. I need to set up for fuel. So let's go ahead and do that. And where did I put that at? You go there. Well, that's higher than I want it to be, but it'll work. And brick. Grab some brick. Get rid of this stuff I don't need. We'll hang on to those for now because I'll need power in a minute. And let's build a little platform to build ourselves a fuel supply. Length over width. Okay. All right. What fuel am I running again? Bear with me a moment here. So, this up here. If you hear feedback, I apologize. I'm listening to myself. Tell me how to do it. Alright, got the power. I need to get to the fuel once it's all powered up.
If you just click on the center area anywhere, you're going to see the different type of fuels.
There's the different fuels.
Hydrogen, helium, there's a lot of different fuels you can use basically.
Okay. I want to say it's hydrogen that I use. Sometimes I watch my own videos and I'm like, stop jibber-jabbing. Okay, let's see. Dravenception. Yes, it's me and me and me. Okay. So I need an infinite water source. Get a good one. Need an electrolytic separator. What am I missing? Nothing. Nice. That works. Best part about that is I don't have to connect it with anything. That. I believe that. Yes, it's going to need power. Where's one of those plugs at? You. And Onlydraven's network. Yes. Okay. What else am I missing? All right. Oh, hydrogen. That's right. Let's go look at the recipe. So, I always never delete the first letter. Always never. That was the worst grammar ever. Hydrogen. Electrolytic separator needs water and hydrogen. It's hydrogen. What I'm going to do with this. So water should be doing it. Okay, it's got power. What am I missing? There's water in here. It's got water. No, I don't want to dump. Draven has a confusion. All right. Alright, so we do that again. Power isn't in the machine. That is correct. Okay. So it's not powering the machine. So I'm going to have to connect it to, I guess, a battery and then connect it, which I can do. That's easy enough. I've got the batteries already made. Let's see. Where's a little one? There's a little one. So let's try this. Never tried to use a flux point to power a battery. Let's see if that works. It does not, but that's okay. I don't care. I will grab a GPS real quick. That is going to work just fine. I can power it with the reactor. So let me grab a GPS real quick. We'll do it that way. GPS. Boop. 3 seconds and done. All right. You get in there. You get in there. Go power my battery, please. All right. Now, I'll grab myself a real quick energy. Again. Simple sauce and done. Okay, good. That'll make it easier for me to connect the next machine as well. So that's done. And that's going to power the second machine. So now, that should be working. Yes. Okay. So, after that, the next device I needed was... It feels odd to be teaching myself. Let me go back here. Alright, so I got that. Fuel, fuel. Yes, yes, yes. Stop flapping your gums, Draven. Get to it. Excuse me. Flumming all over the place. Alright, so there's the one. Water. We need that. Got the water set up. That's making that. Electrolytic separator. Rotary condenser. There we go. That's what we got. Rotary condenser. That's the last piece of the puzzle. Dun, 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 dun. Missing some things. Missing some things. Rotary condenser. Oh, I hate that it doesn't pull tanks in automatically. That's another pet peeve. That it just does not. Where's it? Which one's my empty tank? That one's empty. That. Okay. All right. Gotta go. See ya. Hey, Panda. Thanks for coming by, though. I appreciate you hanging out. Have yourself a good day. Now, it's got power. I need to configure it to have stuff coming in the other side. No. It's got power coming in. Do I have it facing the wrong direction? I probably do. That's probably my problem again. I have a bad habit of doing that. There we go. So now it's got the hydrogen coming in. Should be getting liquid hydrogen, yes. So now all I need is another tank. I think I got some empty ones, don't I? Hydrogen. Does that say hydrogen? Is that what I was just making? Oh, man. That's liquid hydrogen. Okay. All right. Let's make another tank. You. Bigger tank. You. Even bigger tank. Okay. That's one. And I believe I'm going to need 2 of them. So let's go back and make you. You. And you. That should be big enough to handle what I need here. Then I'm going to need fluid. It's going to be you. Don't need those. I'm going to need one of these. I'm going to need a couple GPS. 1, 2. Okay. So now that comes out of there. That comes out of there. Max it out. Tanks. I think I have to put these on each corner if I remember correctly. Go away, go away. Anybody else? Anybody else? No. So I need to put these on 2 corners. Does it have to connect to, is it all 4 corners that have to have it? I'm trying to remember. Hey Neon, welcome back. We've got everything powered. Now I'm just trying to figure out fuel and what I'm doing wrong with that. Which, you know, it's me, so many things I'm doing wrong. Being one of those days. All right, so you to that one, you to that one. And open you up. You guys are going to kick some fuel over to that. In theory, if that works. Get out of here, please. Go out of here, please. Are they getting fuel? Liquid hydrogen, yes. Hydrogen is all I need. It says it's getting some, but not very fast. Okay. Let's see if we can pump up this process a little bit. Upgrades. I don't have any made. Okay. Need you. You gonna work for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's that. And then fuel. Speed. Alright, so that's for the first machine. Let's get those going. Speed for you, and I need it for the second one too, now that I think about it. So let's go to you. 5, 6, 7, 8 again, and then you, 8 more of these. Okay, so now you can start doing speed as well. You should be almost done. Yes, and I can put those in. Wait for these to finish. So yes, if I can get these pumping out fuel fast enough, I believe I have to have a tank in each corner. Well, that's finishing up real quick. Let me get back. I've been watching my own tutorial, trying to remember how to do the fuel stuff. Okay. Nope. Seems it only has to be in 1 spot, so you don't have to have it in 2. Okay, so I did an extra one there. My bad. All right, so easy enough. And now we'll put the speed one in. That should pump up that a little bit. So I guess we only needed 1 of these, so let's go ahead and break one of these so it's all going to the right spot. Why did you take my tank? Give me back my stuff. You, give me back my stuff. No! Bastard. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, good. So that should be getting fuel, but it is not. Why is it not getting fuel? Lose power? Oh my god, have I run out of power? Wow. Okay, well, that was unforeseen. Real quick, we're going to do something else. GPS. Grab that. I still should have power. That battery's full. That battery's full. Why is that not getting power? Why are these not getting power? It's got a battery full of power. There's no reason. The battery should... Oh, it's 0-2. It's just lit up. Okay, that makes more sense now. All right, for this, I don't actually need the other thing run until I get fuel in it. So I'm not going to... I've got plenty of fuel to get it going. Right now, I just need something to keep my fuel going. So we will run this off of you. Because that's not running a lot of stuff right now. So hopefully that will be enough to get my fuel running. Then I can worry about throwing some more fuel in the reactor and getting it going as well. All right, so is it getting power now? Yes, okay. So these should be slowly getting fuel. Yes, all right, it's getting fuel now. All right, have I unlocked Flux yet? Yeah, Flux is how I'm running half of this. I've actually unlocked everything except for Project E. I was just trying to get this done. I really want to get to Project E tonight. This thing is starting to frustrate me. We've been working on it for like 2 hours at this point. It's frustrating again. I should have went back and watched the stupid video earlier. I don't know why it's not getting any fuel inside of it, though. That's the thing that's throwing me off. Because I have it set up the same way, and the fuel's not going inside of the actual machine. Let's see. How have I got this set up here? 1 second. Question. Is the Prismarine hog in which one I need to place the hog? I apologize, I'm not sure the question. Are you saying, is that one you need for the advancement? I believe so. I'm not sure if that's what you mean by need to place the hog. But I will get back with that 1 second. That's running, that's running, that's running. Fuel's transferring. I'm getting the hydrogen. That's running. So I know the hydrogen's getting over there. Let's see. Oh, what block to place them on? Got it. Wrong. I think that's the wrong kind of tank. I believe that could be the wrong kind of tank. All right. Let's try that. Let's try that again. Am I in the not? I believe it needs to be a singularity tank. Let's see if that makes a difference. Nope, that's not it either. That's true. If you're looking for what you need to set it on, just scrolling over the hog should tell you what it needs to do to be able to do that. Let me kill you real quick. Let's see. So it's not a singularity tank. It does not look the same. What kind of tank did I make? It's a singularity tank. That's correct. Here, let me go back. Not it. That's not it. Foolish, because I don't see that I mentioned what kind of tank it is. Do I have that just in the wrong corner then? Let's test this. You, come here. And we'll go over here. And oh, it's a creeper. God, don't blow. Let's make sure we've got it going to the right GPS coordinate here. Alright, so this tank will not accept juice, so it's not a singularity tank that I need. Okay. Oh, what kind of tank is it? So it's not a singularity tank. That's the only other kind of tank. It's got to be one of these. So there's no reason that that other tank shouldn't have been working. Well, I just poured some in there. Not quite what I meant to do. These things are getting on my nerves. Alright, so is it not making it again? Empty, empty. It's got water. Oh, my bad. That one needs to dump. I forgot. I don't need the oxygen. Easy fix. Okay, so now it's getting fuel. But is it going inside of it? It is not. Could I be that lucky? Okay, there's the step I missed. I forgot the tank just won't put it in itself. Alright, so it has fuel. Now it needs power. Let's see what we can do with this. I just need enough fuel to get it where it kicks on. Because once it kicks on, I'm good. It just cooks so slowly. Whoop, hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? You, I'm looking for you. Ah! Keep falling. Okay, real quick. We are going to turn you off. Turn off. This off. No, no, I don't want that. I just want it off. How the hell do you turn it off? There, stop giving power. I want the power to build up in the reactor first. Alright. There, now it's powering up a little bit. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see. Alright, grab a couple of those. Grab a couple of those. See if we can make this work. No, that is not what I meant to grab. Got it, okay. That. And I'm going to have to do something with my door. Get rid of you. See if this will work. It will. You. No. I want you. Oh, they will not connect to that, will it? I was hoping to auto feed fuel into this, but I don't think it'll work. Get rid of some of this stuff I don't need. Will it let me auto feed fuel? It will not. Okay. Well, it was an idea. Give me that. Okay, so it's going to take a few minutes to get fuel up and going. If we can get I need the whole thing full before I fire it up. So when it does drain, I know it's going to be working maximum. So TBU fuel, I don't think I have the stuff to make any better fuels. I just didn't bother making it because I didn't think I'd need it. Uranium, don't have any of that either. Okay. Oh, I was using fluid ones. Thank you. I grabbed the right one and put it in the wrong spot. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. You can tell I'm getting challenged at this point because I'm like, I thought we'd be into Project E within like the first 30 minutes or so. Okay. All right. So that's working. So at least I know I've got a steady stream of fuel at this point. Never needed to, but might as well throw it all in there. Got no other use for it. All right. Okay. So that's going to get going. Once that's full, we've got the fuel. I think we'll be safe to go ahead and fire it up and see if we can turn it on. Although the temperature is already growing, which I think is okay. I'm going to say it has to get to 1,000 to kick on. Okay. Let's see here. Wait until he tries to get power out with an item. That is true. Lord knows. I'm going to take a quick second to eat a Swiss roll. I need some fuel of my own. For those of you who just tuned in, thank you very much for swinging by today. If you're enjoying the video, if you wouldn't mind, click like. I'd appreciate that. Most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the little bell icon, and you'll get notifications anytime I have videos and streams and such coming out. You can also go to my website, Onlydraven.com. You can find a link to all of my videos, my streaming schedule, links to all my social accounts. I've been trying to be much more active on things like Twitter and Facebook especially. So I've had people ask for that to start putting out. I forgot to post I was going to be streaming there today. Again, I'm getting better, but I'm not perfect yet. Also, if you are a fan of Dungeons & Dragons or fantasy stories and you didn't know, I have a stream every other Sunday where I live stream telling a Dungeons & Dragons story that I've been writing for over 25 years in a world that I've completely created. It's called Merged Worlds. The first 4 episodes are up. Video streams. You can see those on here on my channel, my YouTube channel. But as of today, they have started releasing on iTunes as a podcast. So if you'd rather just listen to it, you can do a search for Merged Worlds. It's all one word, MERGEDWORLDS. If you do a search for that, it'll come up under Onlydraven Gaming, and you can subscribe to that and download. The first one's up there. The second one I've submitted should be up by tomorrow. I'll have episodes 3 and 4 up by Sunday, and then this Sunday will be the first video, will be the 5th episode of the video stream, and my goal is to have the audio version of that up the following Sunday. Thank you very much. Neon is linked to my website, as well as the link to the podcast. If you have iTunes, it'd mean a lot to me if you wouldn't mind swinging by there and subscribing to it. If you like it, you enjoy it, you want to throw a rating on there, I'd appreciate it, but I'm not asking you to rate something you haven't listened to. If you feel comfortable because you did enjoy it, feel free. Definitely always helps out. But my goal is to, every other week when the video comes out, to have the audio version up the next day. I will be looking into other things such as Spotify and iHeart as well. So I'm going to be working on those. Hopefully here in the next week or two, you'll see them popping up on other streaming platforms as well that host podcasts. So definitely. Excellent. Well, I'm glad we were able to get that up going for you, Lex. Awesome sauce. Okay, so, and, whoop, back. See how we're looking at juice here. It is a slow roll, but it is getting there. I'm pretty sure I don't have the stuff to make any better fuels. I don't have any that. I know I don't have any plutonium. No, I don't have anything. I don't even have TBO oxide. That's how sad my life is. Should have been at least a little bit better. I don't have any of that at all. How do I get that? From that. Don't have any of that. How do I get that? From thorium oxide. That. Don't have any of that. How do I get that? Back to tiny clump of thorium. Okay, so it's just a circle at that point. What if I go over here? TBU fuel turns into TBU oxide fuel when combined with liquid oxygen. That's more steps than I want to mess with today. Why do I need different fuel? Some fuels burn hotter. So TBU fuel, if you go over the fuel and hit left, base power is 60 RF per tick. Base process time 120 minutes. But some fuels will give a higher amount of energy per tick. So as it's burning, I'm getting more energy out of each one. The other downside to that, though, is the higher energy it produces, the higher heat. So that's when you have to keep an eye on making sure that the coolant you have inside is enough to manage that, or else you'll have a meltdown. Zero says, I should set up automation of the best fuel, but I've been lazy. That's me. I didn't think I'd need it here. I thought we would be done by now. And unfortunately, you weren't here, Zero, but we did get this done. But I have no way of putting anything on it to use its power because it's too powerful. It sucks it all in. So unfortunately, I cannot put a flux on here. There's just no way to get it done. I'm almost sure. Let me check. Yep. Sadly, I don't need that anymore. I can get rid of that. But there's no way for me to get any power out of this. Which is irritating. I mean, I could always make another one, but why, you know? At this point, it's just not worth the effort. So, just as soon as this gets... I'm going to give it a few more minutes and see if we've got enough juice to power it up. We're a little over halfway at this point. Oh, yeah, I would need a plug, but I was just putting it on there to see if it would survive. And it didn't. It's ripped off everything I've put on there at this point. I was hoping building a little room around it might help make a shield, but it doesn't. Yeah, anything I've put on this at all, I've tried several of them. I tried extraction cables and all that stuff too. It it doesn't destroy the battery, which is nice. But Claire says, yeah, I just finished a cross-stitch project I've been working on while watching the stream. Awesome! Hey! I am happy to be your background noise. And I mean that in all seriousness. I use a lot of the Achievement Hunter Rooster Teeth stuff. I'll put on stuff that I've watched 5 and 6 times, even when I'm not really paying attention. I'm just playing games like this and such. So, it's cool to be that for you. I'd be interested, what is your cross-stitch of? I need to add 2 stabilizers. You can use hulls to connect them. I'm just trying to figure out for time. Is it worth the effort? Because in 15 minutes, if I don't have this up and running, we're going to close it down anyways. And we're going to jump into Project E, and I will figure out a way to do this later. There you are. I mean, at the beginning of the next stream or something. But, yeah. It's... Okay, will it destroy the energy version of the world item importer from the singularity remover? Whew, I'm not even sure what that is. Energy version of the world item. Block exporter, world reader, energy exporter. And at one time I don't have a battery left, okay. A couple just in case. Oh wait, I needed that for that. Just place 3 hulls on the top and bottom to place the stabilizer symbols. It doesn't have to be connected to the other stuff? Like, it doesn't have to have all the other yellow thingamabobbers? I forget what they're called. Made a little shield from the Legend of Zelda games. Wish I could show you, but I'm not sure if I could post a link in chat. I'm not sure. I don't think it lets people. So, I just need to have it sitting from the top. Like, does it have to be the same distance away? Is that the thing? Like, does it have to be the same shape, or can I just build it right off of this? Let's see. How far is it? 1, 2... It's 1, 2, 3 in space. So 1, 2, 3 in space. I guess I would need to do it from underneath, if I'm correct. If I can do this without getting hit. Is that not pointing in the right direction? It is not. Oh god, I forgot about that. Wrench. Let's see. Oh, that got eaten up pretty quickly. Alright, so which direction do I have to set it from in order to get this to shoot down? Is it from here? Well, it's pointing it. It's just not over far enough. Okay. I misspaced it. Let's try that again. I'm running out of these things. Well, that's not doing anything. Whoop. That's not pointing the right direction still, is it? Is it? I can't tell. No, the orange thing should be facing down. Is there a wrench that just turns the damn things? No, I didn't think it'd be nice enough to work for me. And I didn't pick it up. No, yeah, I can't figure out which direction to place it is the problem. So I need to put it facing down. So it faces away from me. Okay. Some blocks face towards you, some face away from you. And then some just are dickheads. So, so I need to be placing it from the top. Is it working? Okay. Oh, that's not the right spot. Yeah, good enough. How far up? This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more. And that was a stabilizer, right? Okay. Whatever's in the middle. All right. That. No, clicked on the wrong thing. Give me that. Yes. Now I need to make that. Yes. So this one I need to do from the bottom facing up. Okay. I'm right under it so it doesn't go sideways. That did not seem to calm it down. But we will check. Whoop. I'm just going to grab this flux that I've got sitting here just to see if it'll work. Intriguing. Okay, so that is cool. Yes, the mouse thing is an issue because I'm not playing full screen, playing windowed, because if I don't, it's not possible for me to move between the different programs in the chat. So there's the lag cause it so the mouse looks weird for you guys. So I do apologize for that. On my screen, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, for you guys, it does not. Hey, thanks for swinging by, General. I appreciate that. All right, so I've already forgotten which flux, so I don't need a, it's a point that I need, no, I need a plug to send power. I don't think I have the stuff to make one, do I? I do not. I don't think I have, oh, okay, maybe I do. I need a flux plug. See if that helped. Well, appears to be powering up, at least. Double up. Double your money, double your fun. All right. So it has fuel. E-magnets not powered. Which one of the E-magnets? What's not powered? Did I have it off? So temp is going up, but I guess I don't. I think it had. I thought I had to hit 1,000 to kick on. That switch does not seem to be doing anything. That's just a waste of my time. All right, back to the tutorial video. Some of the outer ring. Oh, it just may not be fully charged up yet. Okay. Okay. That's all green. That's all green. That's all green. It's all green underneath. I don't see a spot that's not green. Green, green, green. That one. For some reason, that one. And I lagged. Not bacon donut, you monster. Sorry, it's him or me. I will grow another donut and bacon tree in his honor. I thought everything was green. I just didn't see this middle one. And we have a leg. And we will give it a moment to catch up. So overall, an update from my oral surgery last week. Mostly healed, little sore. Having to learn to re-chew again is a challenge. But I do have a little bit of, I think, infection in one of them, so I may have to go see a doctor in the next day or two. That's not fun. Let's see, what else? Sunday, if all goes well, I'm still hoping to try to film a Let's Play or two. See if we can get it out anyway, see if we can get it done. If not, it's not as big of a deal. I'd rather make sure I've got it where I got enough people than to try to rush it. Okay, so that one's done. Let's see if the other corners are done. That one appears to be fine. That one appears to be fine. That one already had it, so I was maybe just missing the one. E-magnet's not powered. Son of a bitch. Green, green. Here. Okay, should be good. Alright, so that one. Any green over here. All green, all green. All green. Okay, so maybe that last spot was the last spot. It's all green now. Try it again. E-magnet's not powered. Those. Oh, that's an extra one. That one. There. Are they all lit up now? All right. Come here. Now maybe we'll have a little bit less of those things popping around here to bug me. Okay. Alright. Now let's take a look so it can tell me it's still not powered. Still not powered. Awesome. I have no idea what's not powered. Everything looks green to me. Green, green. Everything on the bottom is green. Still didn't keep them off of there. And everything on the top is green. There's nothing that's not green at this point. These things? Not that I know of. I don't remember having to power those. I'll throw a flux on it and see if it changes. I'm not seeing those changing at all. Okay, so something just finally kicked in and kicked out. Something is fluctuating between green and red. So what square is going green then red then green then red? I'm literally going to have to sit there and watch to see which one goes green and then red. Yeah, I mean, I guess more plugs. I'm running out of stuff to make them out of. Should be running that just fine. Should be running that one fine. Up and down, and oh, I've already gotten that one there. I should put that here. Oh well, you get an extra one. And then I've already got one under there, so we need one up here. Did that make any difference? No. I've got one over here, got one over there. Guess I can throw another one here. Well, yeah, I mean, each one, to answer the question, one guy, it's green. If it doesn't have power, then these green lines are red, and that's the problem. None of them are red, but it's saying it doesn't have enough power. It's saying that somewhere in the outer edge, something's not getting enough power, but I don't know how many more of these I can put out here to... Setting the limits. No idea how to set the limits. I don't remember anything about flux. I used to use it all the time in Sky Factory 3, but in 4 I've not used it at all. Where would I make that change? Points 46. I got 46 points power in this thing. That output. I'm not sure much is going to fix that. I mean, I can't go around to 46 plugs and do that. I mean, to change them all. You see, transfer limit on home. I'm on home. You just stick a 0 on the end. The fact that that's fluctuating, it makes it seem like it's not getting enough power. That has no power in it. Well, those things finally went white. I don't think... Is this pulling power? It's making 15,000 per tick unlimited. I'm not sure it's... I can throw more stuff in it. That's not a problem. How many subs did I say that I have now, silly? I am subs... I can give you the exact number. Because if anybody who has a hidden profile, I don't know that they subbed. Like, I get a notification anytime somebody subs who doesn't have their account hidden. But I have to actually pull up to look at the total when it's... I am at 2858. So, it's, what? It's not much at all. It's less than 142, right? My math is not strong. 142, and then I will be at my 3,000, which would be pretty awesome. The fact that that is fluctuating and then going orange makes me think that the power is not staying continuous. So maybe this together, they're not powerful enough to run this. I mean, you may need a fully stacked out fission reactor with better fuel. Well, it is 10:30, and that's enough of that. So we are going to leave this, and I'll figure it out later. And if I can figure it out, we'll come back to it. But I've got to be off in about 30 minutes, and I did promise that I am going to hit Project E today. So let's jump in, unlock it, and go take a look and see what that is. Assuming that that does not crash my stream. So there we go. We have unlocked a new world type in the world creation screen, allowing a start with the Project E mod. Now I don't know what that is or what that means, but we'll go find out. Let me go put my little duder here in here in case for when I come back. And we're going to go ahead and log out. Now, I'm creating a new world. We know how bad my computer works when I'm on stream, so we're going to back out and we will see if we can get this going later. But we'll see if we can get the game to load up. I'm hoping we can get into Project E without me having to create the world off stream first. Not knowing exactly what it is, I don't know how long it'll take to build up a new world. Lord knows it takes long enough just to log in and out of this thing. So, we will see. Looks like I'm happy I have the farm of my favorite light source, the sea lantern. Well, there you go. It's nice when you get that one aesthetic that you're really looking for and you can get enough pieces to make it. Lord knows. I think you guys have mentioned it a million times on stream, but I until recently didn't realize there was an auto chisel. And using an auto chisel and automating that would have saved me so much time on some of the floors of that house that I made. That would be it would be intriguing. You know, I thought about throwing up a quick solar farm, but it's been staying night the whole time almost. I feel like it's been almost night the majority of the time we've been working on this. I'm not sure why that is today, but I will if I have to, I'll go in off camera and I will just completely fill that fission reactor and farm some better fuel. I mean, if I have to, I'll stuff it up and we'll get it done. So we need to create a new world. And let's see what options we have. Okay, well, survival, yes. Hello, Mr. Disney. We are about to create a Project E. But I guess I should have looked up enough to what I do with that. So let's just name this Project E. So is that something I need to turn on? Creative Survival Hardcore. No. I'm actually unlocking it right now. That's what I'm just trying to... No, it's not that. Default, super flat, large biomes, amplified. Well, it's not one of those. Project E. Project Tree. Oh, Project E. You select it from the right menu. Okay. Is that it? Project Tree? Or is that Project E? Is that the same thing? Let's go back up top. Sky grid, compact sky, amplified default, large bound velocity, flat piece, factory, some factory observer tree. Well, that's the only one that starts with project, so I'm going to assume that's it. Project E with a tree in it. All right. Let's go see what that does. Boop. And while that's loading, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Don't stare at my booty. One of you looked. All right. So, Mr. Disney, you were not here earlier. I was mentioning that the Merged World D&D stream that I do every other Sunday, I have the first episode up as an audio podcast on iTunes. I got approved for that. The second one could be up at any time. I submitted it. Basically, I load it onto my website, and then every so often, iTunes updates to see if I've added a new one, then automatically adds it. I don't have to get it approved. Once the first one's approved, I'm good. I just it just takes a little bit for it to kick in there. So let's see. So yes, right now there's just the one episode still up, but I will have all 4 episodes that I've already streamed on video will be up on audio. They're all edited, ready to go, but because I don't want to mess them up and somehow iTunes put them in the wrong order, because most people don't put multiple episodes up a day, I'm going to be, I'm going to submit, I submitted one today. Once it goes up, I'll submit episode 3. Once I know it's up, I'll submit episode 4, but all of them will be up before Sunday, which is, of course, when I'm going to be doing episode 5 live on stream. And then the goal is to have the audio up the Monday after. So if I stream video Sunday, the next day the audio version will be up for anybody who wants that. So anybody who would like to, if you didn't hear me talk about this before, might be interested in helping a guy out and subscribing to my podcast. It is called Merged Worlds, MERGEDWORLDS, all one word, Merged Worlds. If you do a search for that on iTunes, you will find mine, and you can subscribe. If you like it and you enjoy it, a rating would be awesome. You would mind throwing some stars at me, but if you haven't listened to it, I'm asking you to rate something you haven't listened to you don't like. But if you've actually enjoyed it, that would be awesome. But I'm pretty excited about it, being able to put some stuff up, and hopefully here in the next few weeks, I'll be doing my taxes, and then I'll have some money, and then I can get myself some official Merged World cover art. And I'm gonna get a design so I can get a Merged World T-shirt once I figure out exactly what the emblem is going to be. Been chatting with Shadowcast a little bit and working with her on that, and once we get that designed, then I'm going to order myself one because I want a Merged World T-shirt. So that will be cool. So I'm assuming this is going to take a little bit for it to load up, if it will load up on stream at all. I'm really hoping it does. I don't know what's all involved. I've never created a new world on stream. Even when I did that last one, I at least had it booted up before the stream started. So we'll see how long this takes, but it's thinking about it. But yeah, I was pretty excited about that. I'm going to look to have it up on things like iTunes and what are the other ones? iHeartRadio possibly, and Google Play as well. The submission process for them is a little bit different in the way that I have to program it all, but I will hopefully have that up there and those within the next couple weeks as well. So pretty excited to be able to share it in a different medium. Hopefully it'll draw people's attention to maybe the channel and just the Merge World stuff in general. Okay, I have orange hearts. I have little orange hearts and a tree. And a transmutation table. Okay. Well, I still have all my prestige abilities and everything is unlocked, even though I didn't do prestige in this world. So even though, that's interesting. So even if I'm in a world that I don't have prestige, I automatically get all the prestige perks. Not totally sure how I feel about that. Sometimes I might not want to have those boosts. Alright, well, what does a transmutation table do? Okay. Okay. So I guess you just start off as normal with your torquing and your tweaking and get you a tree. So I'll put that there. I'm assuming there's nothing different in the advancements book. I guess I should look. That's all the same. That's all the same. Okay, so everything appears to be the same. Guess we'll start farming a tree. This could be a very boring 15-20 minutes for you folks if it's just normal bust a tree up stuff. I've never used the transmutation table. Looks like I'll be doing a lot of learning on that this week. And get a tree. Get a tree. Get that. Good enough. You can sit right there. Can I see what it does in JEI? I mean, that's not a bad idea. Actually, let's, yeah, we'll check that out. Unlocks all transmutation knowledge when learned. Okay. Says how to make one. So I need that book. And it has no recipe. Okay. So you can't make it, but you can make transmutation tablets out of dark matter blocks. But I don't know what those are. How do you make a dark matter block? With dark matter, of course. And how would you get dark matter? From Aeternalis fuel, which you would get from collector fuel upgrades and alchemical coal block. Well, that's a whole nother world of stuff that is not in JI per se. Glowstone turns, okay, so it turns into in a collector fuel upgrades. Energy collector MK1, MK2, MK3. Wow, no, right clicking in the JI doesn't do anything at all. There's no description for any of them. And the book doesn't even have a recipe. So either you got to find it somewhere, or I guess I should have been trying to gather up some of this stuff so I can get a sapling here. Okay, all right, let's build ourselves a little room so we can hopefully try to, oh God, catch some stuff. Oh, wait a minute, I better make a crook real quick. Because we're going to need that. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Like I said, yeah, I'm definitely intrigued by it. I'd like to see what it is, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to, like, get to a later point of the game to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't actually do anything with it until I get to a later stage where I have things like glowstone. Like, it's there, and that's awesome, but now I have to go, like, days or hours worth of playing to reach that. I may not do that on stream, just because I'm not sure how exciting that would be for everybody to watch me stream all the stuff you just saw me stream for the last 2 months. But I might be able to play it offline, and then once I get to the point that it's, you know, I get to the new stuff, I might be able to come back to it. That would be kind of cool. By putting EMC energy in it. Okay. EMC 0. So I guess books? It says, or no books. You can do anything but burn books, I guess. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and let's get ourselves some more wood. Grab that. Grab ourselves an axe. I'm losing all my stuff off the side. I need at least one more sapling out of this. Oh, hey, I got vein mining now. I forgot about that. Sweet. Okay, that helps. At least that part's going to be faster. Okay, so you're in the way, you're in the way. You I need possibly that stuff. Okay, so let's go there. Blocks. Build it out bigger. Give ourselves a little space. Let's see what all we got. You put an item charged with EMC in the flames, and it consumes the energy and the item used to store the energy. Again, that sounds like something that's going to be like you're not going to find when you just have dirt saplings. Like, it's going to be a ways down the road. So, not sure. Again, we may jump back to this, what is it, Monday? We'll see, maybe this weekend I can try to get in here and get a little bit further into it to see what's going on. But we'll have to see where that goes. If not, again, still keep an eye out for the poll that we're going to be putting out there, because we definitely are going to start looking at what the next mod is going to be. So if you have a suggestion for a mod that you would like me to stream next, mind you that I'll be going into it blind, so it'll be a new thing for me. Sorry, dry throat. Feel free to go to, there's already a post in there right now on the comments section talking about how I'm going to be throwing up a poll, and some people have already thrown some really cool suggestions in there. So if you wouldn't mind, if you have a mod that you think would be good to see streamed, that you'd like to see me throw in here, and possibly even do some tutorials in once we start hammering out how stuff works, go ahead and shoot there and throw that in the suggestions, or if you're watching this later, you can throw it in the comments of this video as well, or this stream. because these always go up right afterwards, and I would be happy to take a look at it. Here in the next couple days, I'm going to chat with some folks, probably some of the members, see what their experiences are with it as well, and then we are going to narrow it down to a couple, or well, probably 4 or 5, and we'll throw them up there for a poll and see what everybody thinks. Because I personally think that's kind of the more fun way to let everybody help choose what we're going to do next. That being said, I mentioned members. If you're interested in an ODG membership, if you click the little join button right there on the my YouTube channel, it'll show you that a membership to my channel comes with a whole bunch of different perks, including access to the before mentioned ODG members Discord. Also gives you access to the ODG. Right now, the Minecraft Sky Factory 4 server that we have up, although we're going to be here probably in the next couple days inviting 1 or 2 other people, regulars, to jump in on that. We're going to give away what basically we're called like month-long memberships. Well, so for a month you get to come in, you get access to the server, you can come in and play, and then after that we'll cycle out and let a couple other people in. We'll probably do 1 or 2 at a time, just because we don't want to overload the server too bad, too many folks. But you may get a chance to be in some of the Let's Plays that we built that we're going to be filming here soon. I've got 3 or 4 of them already built, a couple more in my brain ready to go. So that's something we'll be working on. But if you're interested in ODG membership, it gives you unlimited access to the server all the time, as well as the cool little symbols you might have seen next to people's names here in channel. You get the green font to your name, as well as a little Dungeons & Dragons dice with the month next to it, or number next to it saying how many months you've been there, and the color changes the longer you've been. Gives you access to some of the emojis that you may have seen in chat pop up that were specifically designed for me by Shadowcast, who does all my art. She does phenomenal work, and so it comes with that, as well as anything else I can ever think of. When we do things like play community games like Jackbox and such, that was not right. You members always get a 30-second head start to get into the game, so you got a bigger chance of getting into play. So just some of the many perks that I have so far, that I will add more, so definitely recommend checking that out in case that's something you're interested in. But you do not have to. I just appreciate everybody coming by, watching, hanging out, and especially the folks that are liking and subscribing and all that kind of stuff. It means a lot to me, so I do appreciate it. Well, at this point, I'm basically just humping a dirt tree. I don't think we're going to see much of Project E today, but at least we've got a taste of what it's going to look like. So I will continue to jam along on this server, or in this world, and see if I can get to the point where I can unlock it. Bouncing between this and trying to get that fusion reactor working, as well as, of course, building Let's Plays and stuff on the server. So I have a bunch of things going on there, but I will continue to work at all of them. So we will come back to this once I get built up to the point that we have some Project E stuff. Whatever the new server is, or the new mod is, we may take a break for a couple weeks, come back and just look at Project E once I've got something to show on it. But I have a feeling that I'm going to have to get a good little ways into this world with some supplies, just looking at the stuff that it was asking for. Dark matter blocks, things of that nature. Definitely I'm going to need diamond. That's diamond and glowstone were the only 2 things that I even, and other than regular stone, that look like a normal component I've seen before. So we will definitely be fiddling around with some things here. Collector fuel, how do you build that? Glowstone, diamond, furnace, and glass. Okay. So yeah, I'll jam along with this and try to get us to the point that we can look at it. But with that being said, we've been going about almost 3 hours at this point, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a day. I did want to ask one last question. This is just an opinion thing, wondering what you're thinking. Watching some other streamers and other such as well, and I try to make this as entertaining for you folks as possible. I thought about literally putting like a wall here, where I could put like some shelves, maybe some posters up and stuff. So instead of seeing all this in the distance, it'd be a little bit closer up, might feel a little bit more intimate. I see a lot of people a lot of people used to do the green screen stuff, but people are moving away from that, and just from what I've seen anyways. And they're doing a little more intimate, where it looks like you're more in a nice little room. You got maybe some toys or action figures, Dungeons & Dragons stuff, whatever it is we're going to do, or some people fan art and things that they've got from fans and things. So I thought about doing something like that here, and I wanted to see what you guys thought. If you thought that might be something kind of cool, it might look a little bit cooler behind me than I know the rock wall looks kind of cool, but it's way back there. It's relatively dark. You can't see a lot of stuff in here. So I just thought I'd see if you have an opinion on that, if you've watched my streams and you have an idea if that might look a little cooler, let me know. I'd be interested to see your opinions of it. I will really quickly before we go also mention that I just noticed that my hearts are not going down at all. So I'm not losing any hunger from anything that I'm doing. So doesn't look like I'm going to have to eat. Claire says she thinks that would look nice. That's what I was thinking too, because I could build one by hand, like literally just with some stuff I pick up at Home Depot, to the point that, I mean, if I'm entertaining guests, I can move it. Like, it wouldn't be a permanent wall. It'd be something that I could put up that looks relatively permanent, but I mean, probably won't be right away. It'd be after I get my taxes and I have time to put some stuff together. That's what I was thinking. And Mr. Disney hit it right on the head there. Put up a sword as well. You know, and I got some D&D stuff. Like, I think you guys have, if any of you seen it, I have the ODG dice box that my friend made for me. You know, I can have that stuff up there, and maybe some of the other ODG stuff that I'm going to have up for sale and things in the future. But really, I could put it something like if you watched my house tour, you probably saw that I have swords and toys and cool looking books and just collector's things all over the place, but you really can't see much of any of it the way that my computer is set up. Because again, this was set up years ago when I first moved in, more for aesthetics of me and giving myself the open space. But if I was to build like a wall, it wouldn't have to go up super high, but high enough that it's over the stream, that was just basic legs that I could move in and out if I was to entertain guests or something. Put a nice big frame picture of Keanu right in the middle. We'll think about that. Put a pin in that. Think about Keanu. But, you know, could even do that. Put up like a movie poster in the middle and occasionally switch that out for a different one or something like that. Do some D&D stuff. I had someone on my website send me a request asking if they wanted to draw something for Merged World, could they send it to me? And I'm like, well, that's pretty awesome that someone would want to do like some type of fan art thing. And I was really, really flattered. If I got to a point where people were doing anything like that or wanted to, and no way am I saying you have to. I don't want you to spend money on me. I'm just saying that if this person was interested in it, I thought I'd throw it out there. If it got to the point where people were interested in doing that, I'd go get a P.O. box that I could give out if people want to do stuff like that. But it was a funny, that's what got me thinking of, if they did send that, I'd like to be able to put up where people could see it. You know what I mean? That's what kind of got the whole thought going. I was talking over with my wife, and she thought it was a cool idea, but I thought I would throw it by you guys. So it may be something I'll look at to do here in the near future, where I have, like I said, basically like a temporary wall that I can put up there behind me, and I can redecorate a little bit. Mr. Disney says, I finally watched a proper movie with Keanu Reeves in it, and it was John Wick 3. I've been missing out, and I don't know why I haven't seen those movies sooner. They are amazing. I mean, as are all things Keanu, but yes, they are very good movies. If you're looking for some good Keanu movies, all of them, but even outside of that, I can definitely throw some recommendations to start with. It didn't get a lot of praise. For some reason, it was kind of panned. I really like 47 Ronin. 47 Ronin was a very good Keanu Smith movie. Another good movie he had that didn't get much praise was a movie called Chain Reaction with him and Morgan Freeman in it. Very good movie. I liked it a lot. So that one's a little bit further back. It's like, I want to say late 90s, early 2000s. But both very good movies. But yeah, the Keanu picture. Yeah, lights pointing on it, little hearts, Cupid. I'm just kidding. But I'm going to throw a Keanu picture up there. But yeah, that being said, it's just something I throw by there. Again, if you're watching this later and you have an idea or opinion on whether I should do a little bit of better, more, I guess you could say, intimate design behind me here, let me know. I'll see what we can do to put some changes in there. But thank you again very much, everybody who's come and watched today, everybody who's liked, all the subscriptions, all that kind of stuff. It's been a really good week for that. Always a special thanks to all of my members. I appreciate you, as well as Neon, my moderator. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you helping me take a look, looking over all these things. But of course, we got much more to come. Today's Thursday, but Sunday night will be episode 5 of the Merged Worlds D&D stream. I hope some of you will swing by and check that out. If you haven't had a chance to see any of that yet, the videos are up on my channel, as well as you can now go to iTunes, search Merged World, and download the audio podcast. So love to hear what you guys think of it in audio form. Definitely going to have to tweak some of the ways that I tell the story so it works a little better with audio, but we're definitely going to make it all work. But I am going to call that a day, everyone. Thank you again, everyone. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day, and we will see you on Sunday. Have a good day.